Emergency induction port. Is that even Tali's voice? Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm VaultFox, and this week I'm going to be showing you how I dyed a visor and also chromed it out for my Tali'Zorah cosplay that I'm working on. And yes, you can totally see through it. I see you! Before I get into the video though, I do want to remind you guys that I am streaming every Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't know what I'm doing this week, but I'm definitely going to be streaming tomorrow because I'm going to need a distraction from the craziness that's going on in the world on Tuesday. And also a reminder that I do have an Etsy shop where I am selling a couple of my Mandalorian helmets. And with that, now let's get on to the video. The visor that I'm using in this video is a face shield that I got off of Amazon. It was already curved in such a way that I really didn't have to do a lot of heat work to it. And the type of dye that I used was a Rit Dye. Now, I actually have done a little bit of research and a lot of people say that this doesn't work with certain types of plastic. So just be mindful because you may need to get a different type of dye for this to work, but it did work for the type of visor that I used. Welcome to my kitchen. It's a kitchen tour. Yes, we had pizza the other night. All right, so I've got you all propped up on top of my stove. Hopefully you don't fall into the vat of dye. That would be really bad. Tali's mask. So this is the shape of Tali's mask. The color of that visor is like a pinky, purplish kind of thing. So my idea is I want to first dye it fuchsia, this like pink. And then after that pink is looking how I want it, I'll go in with a little bit of purple and we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna start off by filling this pot with some water and getting it to a boil and getting it nice and warm. We have a visitor. Do you want to help? I can dye all your white spots pink. Oh, stop. My husband graciously let me borrow his beer making thermometer, so I'm definitely not going to get any dye on this. So I'm going to test the water temperature, see if I can actually read this thing. Okay, that is definitely hot enough. Let me turn this off. Yeah, this dye says that it needs to be about 140, and that's pretty hot. So I'm actually going to let this cool down just a smidge, and then I'm going to mix in the pink dye. While I'm waiting for the water to cool down just a little bit, I am coming downstairs, I am downstairs, and I got one of these little bins here. I'm gonna fill this up with some cool water, and what I'm going to do is after I'm done dyeing my visor and it's looking like how I want it, I'm going to dye that into the cool water to like seal it in, like seal in all the juices. All right, so the water is pretty cool now, and I'm gonna just take my pink dye, shake it up really well. I think I'm just gonna use the whole bottle because why not? All right, let's see how this goes. All right, so my dye bath is all cooled down into the right temperature. And this weird little contraption I have here is just a little piece of the visor that I have, so I'm gonna do a little test for it. It's connected to some elastic because, don't judge me, this is all I could come up with at the last moment. So I'm gonna dunk this into the dye bath. I'm going to let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and see where it's at. In you go, bye. All right, I'm gonna pull this out and hopefully not get dye everywhere. See ya. Oh, did you just see that? I just lost it. All right, well, I think that this is the universe telling me to just put my visor in there and go with it. So I'm gonna put my visor in there and I'm gonna come back in 5 minutes and we'll see where it is. And hopefully I won't lose the visor, it's pretty big. And while that visor is in there, I'm going to set up my little cooling station, and I got gloves. Yeah. Okay, it's been 5 minutes, so let's see what this is looking like. Ooh, that's a really good color. Let me pull that out. Oh, that looks really nice. I really like that color. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I'm actually gonna stick this back into the dye bath, and I think I'm gonna give it 10 minutes this time. All right, it's been 10 minutes, so I'm going to pull this visor out and let's see how it looks. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my God, this is like perfect. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know if I'm gonna have to do purple. The cool bath. Oh, I really like this. Oh my God, it looks so good. I actually put this back in the dye bath for like maybe 10-15 more minutes just to see if I can get this a little bit more vibrant. And then I think I'm done. You wanna watch me pull out my dude soup?
You know, last time you did stuff like this, you got dye all over the floor.
I didn't get any dye on the floor. There's absolutely no dye anywhere. Look, I even put these here so that I wouldn't get dye on the countertops. See?
You know what else you got dye all over?
What?
Another mitt, which we no longer have. That's all I can remember.
I paid attention this time. I can't even get the stupid visor out. There it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot my gloves, but that's okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it looks good. Sweet. I'm actually really happy with this.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, thank you. And now that my visor is tinted to the correct shade of pink that I like, I'm taking it out to my garage and just spraying on a really thin layer of the Spaz Stick Mirror Chrome spray. Make sure you go really thin with this because I did actually spray too much and I couldn't see through it. But if you give it a really thin mist, it'll make it nice and chrome on the outside, but also allow you to see through it on the inside. And if you get any on the front of your mask, you can use a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and just wipe it away. And that is all that there was to getting this visor to the state that I wanted it to. This is going to be absolutely perfect for Tali because with Tali's mask, you basically can't see anything other than her eyes and like an outline of her face. And this executes that perfectly. This is going to be like a game changer for me in terms of making different types of colored masks and chroming them up. There's a lot of Star Wars characters that have masks like this. I'm really excited to be using that mirror chrome spray on other things in the future. And as always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below if you'd like me to explain something further. I know that this video is a little bit different and it was more of a watch me go through the process type of a thing. So if you need any clarification, I have kind of clarified what exactly I did down below. I have also included all of the dye and the mask and everything that I use in the video as well. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos and for, you know, just in general supporting me. It really means a lot. I really enjoy sharing what I learn with you guys. I really want to help you guys with their costumes, and it really means a lot whenever you reach out and even share with me what you guys have been working on. That's really awesome. But until next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye!